Misc Combos with Laura Newseth. Yahoo and welcome back to Misc Combos with Laura Newseth. Let's go through everything coming to the English server of Colorful Stage in July 2026. In the stream, Eugene was joined by Daisuke Hirose, but there will be more on his appearance later in this video. Before we begin, I do want to announce that I will be stepping away from announcement recaps after 3 years of making them. I do really appreciate the people who have watched the recaps and found them helpful. I started making these recaps because not everyone has the time to watch a stream that's over an hour. I know I don't. And I also started making these recaps in Spanish as well to help Spanish speakers who aren't fluent in English. So I really hope I was able to help fans stay updated over the years. So thank you for following along. This isn't the last recap though, so stay tuned until the Japanese server's 6th anniversary. That will be my last recap. With that being said, let's hop on to the late June updates. The Project Sekai X Demo Excitus collab is fully in effect right now. If you haven't already logged into the game, please do so before July 2nd to receive the login campaign gifts. All the collab instrumental songs have already been rolled out, and there are just a few more days to complete the stamp mission. The collab premium gift gacha will also be available until July 2nd. Another gacha banner currently available is the Leonid World Link event support gacha, which will be ending on July 7th. The Leonid World Link 2 event is also currently taking place, and that will be ending on July 5th. The Another Sparkle Stars gacha will be running until July 7th. And now let's take a look at the upcoming events. As you can see, there are 4 focus events in the month of July, and we finally get a break from World Link 2. The first event that you'll be seeing is the Yurui focus event titled Deeper and Deeper, which begins on July 7th and ends on the 13th. With this event, you'll be seeing the Bloom Festival banner that will feature a limited Enna and Kaito card. Along with those 2 cards, the Yurui focus cards will also have double the drop rates from July 7th until the 11th. Once the Bloom Festival banner ends, then you'll be seeing the Strange Workshop gacha, which will run from July 11th until the 15th. The limited 4-star cards will be for Rui, Tsukasa, and Nene. The 3-star card for this event will belong to Meguri Neluka. Once the event is over, then you can enjoy the after show from July 13th through the 14th. Following that will be the Honami focus event Unsteady Still Steady Step, which begins on July 15th and ends on the 21st. The corresponding gacha banner is titled Seeking My Way. The banner will feature permanent 4-star cards for Honami, Ichika, and Rin. The 3-star card will be for Shiho. After the conclusion of the event, you'll be able to enjoy the after show from July 21st until the 22nd. After that, we have the Minori focus event titled Start Rolling Stars Crossing, which begins on July 23rd and ends on the 29th. This event comes with one of my favorite gacha banners because it features Oshikatsu, and that is the Open Up My Feelings gacha. This banner will be running from July 23rd until July 31st and will feature permanent 4-star cards for Minori, Haruka, and Shizuku. The 3-star card will belong to Airi. Once the event ends, then you'll be able to enjoy the after show from July 29th until the 30th. And lastly, we have the Unfocus event titled Competitive Fire. This will be running from July 31st and end on August 6th. To go along with the event, you'll be seeing the Those Who Dare gacha, which will run from July 31st until August 8th, and it'll feature limited 4-star cards for Ann, Toya, and Meguri Neluka. The 3-star card will feature Kohane. And once the event ends, you'll be able to enjoy the after show from August 6th and 7th. The month of July also brings us 2 birthdays. We first have Nene's birthday on July 20th and then Anne's birthday on July 26th. Now let's move on to game news. Version 5.4.0 is now out, but in case you missed it, this update will bring you the rewarded ads for My Sekai. The anticipated music video viewer update has also rolled out. You can now create a group with your favorite character if you want to show off different outfits or hairstyles that you own. Master difficulty is now permanently unlocked for all past songs and future songs. This means you will no longer have to play expert difficulty and try to get 7 or less combined good, bad, or missed notes. And lastly, you can now tap on your player rank to see the experience points required to rank up. In this stream, they also answered a few other questions submitted to the developers. In case you're interested in hearing what they had to say Hirose regarding collabs and other game-related things. It was also announced that Ranked Match Summer will begin on July 1st and end on September 29th. And there will be a Star Festival show from July 7th through the 8th. Moving to new songs, we first have the new append charts for July. Coral, Show Off, and Double Lariat will be getting append difficulty charts. And here are another vocal that will be added to the EN server. And here's the other page with more alternate covers. Here we have all the new songs that will be added in the month of July. As you can see, the 2026 Miku Expo song Connect Commune by Flavor Foley will finally be getting added on July 10th. Now for game updates and gachas, we first have the July Premium Mission Pass and the July My Sekai Mission Pass. Remember that both of these passes are paid passes. And next we have all the paid premium gift gacha banners, which I will quickly review. We first have the World Costume Gacha Volume 1 from July 30th until July 9th. Then we have the World Costume Gacha Volume 2 from June 30th until July 9th. Then we have the July 2026 Premium Gift Gacha from July 5th through the 31st. Then we have the costumes from the Night Court and Virtual Singer Connect Live. These will be going from July 27th until August 5th. You will be seeing the costumes for the virtual singers as well as a separate banner for the Night Court outfits. I will have to say, you gotta love that they tried to get fans to buy the Connect Live costumes without ever getting to see the actual virtual show. In case you don't know, those are paid virtual concerts that only take place in the Japanese server. As always, spend your money wisely because these gacha banners are $24.99 for a single pull. Now moving on to reruns, we first have the New Year's Enchanting Flower Bloom Bright Gacha. This will be running from July 2nd through the 11th. Then we have the Party of Blast Gacha, which will be running from July 18th through the 27th. And lastly, for miscellaneous news and Daisuke Hirose's appearance, we first have the announcement of the colorful stage plushies by U2s. And then came Daisuke Hirose. If you're a fan of Tsukasa or watching the voice actors, I do recommend checking out this part of the stream. Daisuke Hirose answered a few questions from fans, he also reacted to fan art, and he spoke a little bit about Anime Expo. And talking about Anime Expo, we're now a week away from the big panel. The panel will be held on July 3rd at 3 p.m. at the Crypto.com Arena, previously known as the Staples Center. Both Daisuke Hirose as well as Machiko will be making appearances. It was also announced in the stream that they will also be making an appearance at the Sega booth that same day at 12 p.m. I will definitely be going to the big panel, but will not be able to go to the one at noon because I will be co-hosting a panel at Anime Expo with Manga Plaza at that same time. If you can't make it to Anime Expo, don't worry because you will be able to celebrate in-game. From July 2nd until the 9th, you will be able to log in and to redeem up to 12 character pick vouchers, 4 Feast Burger bonus energy, and a special avatar costume. For those attending the panel, it was announced that they will be handing out trading cards, and they will also be selling some merchandise at the Sega booth as well. For European fans, Mayu Yoshioka and Rina Honizumi of More Jump will be appearing at Japan Expo in Paris, France. Their panel will be held on July 11th at 2 p.m. in the Ichigo stage. And lastly, for those of you living in the east coast of the US, Tomori Kusunoki and Rurui Tanabe of Night Court are scheduled to appear at Anime NYC. Tomori Kusunoki and Rurui Tanabe of Night Court are scheduled to appear at Anime NYC. Their panel will be held on August 22nd at 1:30 p.m. at the main stage. And that is all you have to look forward to in the EN server of Colorful Stage in the month of July. What are you excited for? Let me know in the comments. For those of you attending Anime Expo, I hope you enjoy the panel and all the Project Sekai stuff. I will be in attendance all 4 days, so if you do see me around, please don't hesitate to say hi. Just do remember to be respectful and not too loud in front of me. I know I've mentioned this in the past, but I'm a very shy, quiet, nervous and anxious person, especially in very crowded places. That being said, I do really enjoy meeting the people that take their time out of their day to watch my videos in person. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments so myself or another person can help. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you're looking forward to some Anime Expo content next week. See you soon! Bye bye!